Hello everyone, this is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself. Now, it's very early where I am, but I had to get this message out. I'm very inspired, hydrated of course, supercharged, high, vibrating higher, all those good stuff. And I'm here to talk about this 4 ways the act or the action of gratitude can improve brain and mental health. And this is like the gratitude is the most free is the most free and abundant way in which we can actually improve our brain and mental health. And I know from experience, because gratitude literally puts you in the state of mind, the state. It connects you back to yourself. And I've been looking into like science around it, but we're not gonna get too much into the science of it. But I'm gonna outline 4 ways, and you can actually go yourself and really uncover that for yourself on points that I'm making and may resonate with you. So the first way that the act of gratitude can improve brain and mental health is that it wires and fires neural connections in the brain. So again, it causes the brain to be active. Let's say if you're in a dull state, like there's no movement of the mind, and gratitude, because it causes you to be in the present moment, it's gonna start causing your brain to take action. It's gonna cause your brain to start like oscillating and vibrating higher, and that's like its job. Because it's all about energy, frequency, and vibrations. And when you speak of gratitude, when you internally feel the gratitude, like, you're literally increasing your vibration. Therefore, your brain starts firing and just like exploding with all this clarity. And again, when you have those fight or flight responses, literally gratitude, when constantly practiced as well, again, it has to be constantly practiced. When gratitude is constantly practiced, you then become that which you're grateful for. And that's a beautiful thing, because it literally gratitude is really a part of how us, as like the human ability to think and plan, like, and even imagine and dream big and think bigger, it takes place like starting with gratitude. So that's one way. Number 2, gratitude enhances dopamine and serotonin. Now, dopamine and serotonin are neurotransmitters, and dopamine in particular is like known as the chemical messenger, which sends neural signals to your nerve cells in your body and whatnot. And dopamine is considered like the hormone for like feeling of pleasure and brain in our brain and body. So gratitude enhances the feeling of pleasure in our brain and body. And again, brain health is also mental health. The one and the same, it's synonymous. But when you start talking about brain health predominantly, that covers like, you can really tap into mind and body with that. But anyways, and also serotonin, everyone knows what serotonin is. So serotonin is the feel-good chemical in our body. And let me tell you another thing about serotonin, is that when levels of serotonin are depleted, levels of serotonin are depleted when we're under constant stress. Now let's connect the dots. Constant stress leads to low levels of serotonin. Constant gratitude leads to increased levels of serotonin. So it wouldn't be strange to say that gratitude is one of the factors that eliminate stress within our life. Interesting, isn't it? I would say so. Because again, that leads on to the third point, which is the gratitude reduces and clears anxiety by regulating the stress hormones. So what is anxiety? Anxiety is apprehension that literally shuts off the mind and body towards imagined future events that one may be fearful of. Again, because fear is like when it's present, it's conscious, like right in front of you. Whereas anxiety is even worse because that's apprehension of something you do not even know what's going to happen, and it puts you like in a paralysis state, like analysis of paralysis. Like anxiety, you're anxious of something that you can't control. You know what I mean? And that's where anxiety like derives from, that lack of control. But when you have gratitude, when you emit gratitude, then because you're in the present moment with gratitude, so you don't have time to be anxious in the present moment, do you? No, you don't. So and then if you're constantly emitting gratitude, that of course is going to regulate the stress hormones. Of course it's going to regulate the way you think and you feel. Of course it's going to regulate the chemical responses between your brain and your body. Because again, stress and all these other and these factors that's unfavorable to us, they manifest in our cellular biology. So yeah, again, understand your biology and understand that everything happens on a cellular level. Okay? And so you need ways to combat that. Things that raise your energy, things that raise your vibration, things that raise your frequency. Okay? Now, number 4. Gratitude fosters cognitive restructuring by evoking positive thinking. So that's like pretty much a summary of everything. Gratitude evokes positive thinking by structuring by cognitive restructuring. So what's cognitive restructuring? That is restructuring the cognitive function within you. So what is the cognitive function? The situational awareness, decision making, spatial awareness, the ability to solve problems, all these other things. Gratitude puts you in that state of positive thinking, where positive thinking, it directs you towards making that decision. That gives you that clarity. It directs you towards being aware of your surroundings. Like, positive thinking isn't just, oh, I'm just thinking it. Like, positive thinking is a beingness. Is once you truly think positive, like you literally operate on that frequency. Positive thinking is positive thinking is a frequency. Okay, it's abundance mindset, and again, gratitude. Evoking that is genius. Imagine like reconstructing the way your brain works, and then being able to evoke positive thinking through that. Like, again, is genius. So those are the 4 ways that the act of gratitude can improve brain and mental health. And let me give you a bonus on this. How can all these 4 ways make sense to you? By applying it. So what I challenge you, whoever, if you don't feel as great, if you don't have as much as a gratitude attitude, or if you do currently promote a gratitude attitude within your life, I challenge you to list 10 things you're grateful for every morning and every evening. You can do even every afternoon. Why not? Every day. Think of 11 things that you are grateful for. and carry that throughout your day. Do a test on how you're thinking and how you're feeling every day for 11 days and see how that happens. See what that does for you. And like, yeah, share in the feedback, share in the comments below, where on whichever social media platform this may be. And like, your story, on your gratitude story, can impact someone else. Again, this is a time where it's a great awakening of us knowing ourselves. Gratitude is one of those things we need, guys. That's amazing, isn't it? 4 ways the act of gratitude can improve brain and mental health. My name is Devann Edwards, aka Devann the Connector, connecting you to the knowledge that will empower yourself in all aspects of your life, including mental wellness. Stay amazing, stay empowered, and remember, the connection continues. Take care.